ancestral interferences. Oh my god. I have too much to say about this tower. I'll be talking about this one in another video. For now, it's the easiest S on the planet. Here's my rankings of this area. Shit, the best tower according to the community is Tenebris Steps. But ancestral interference is quite close. It's one of my favorites and one of those towers that just clicked immediately. You know how you watch or play something and you know it's gonna be like the best thing you ever see? Yeah, I kinda had that here. So for today's review, we're going back to Silent Abyss and playing and being this tower for the third time. Now before I meat ride this tower to oblivion, I gotta say, it doesn't start off amazing. The atmosphere is there, but the gameplay and rep progression was off. This is the only part of the tower where I genuinely didn't know what to do sometimes. It does introduce mechanics, but in a boring and uninteresting way. And you think like, why do people like this tower? Ah, I see. So we get to the second floor, and yes, it actually looks like this, with the music full of energy. Before we keep moving, I'd like to pay respect to music. It's nice. You know, maybe not as good as Sir Cardi, but it's pretty good. Okay, back here, you can choose which path you go first. I won't go through all of them with excruciating, meticulous detail, but they all utilize unique mechanics that are not only visually great, but also gameplay wise are interesting too. Like these fans that push you so when you jump you go flying. Also these same fans being used as almost jump pads, it's cool. Also I really like how your speed and jump is increased. Not only does it let the tower get bigger, it makes it feel like you aren't even playing JToH and actually playing a good game for once. Also, let's talk about the really good punishment. There is none. Aside from the most lenient timer ever and walking fast, there is never true punishment throughout, and guess what? I'm fine with that. I think the teleport in every room not only makes it more enjoyable as you don't have to redo as much, but it makes the labyrinths feel much more endless, especially if you get stuck. It's just good execution of a type of punishment I don't like and don't think usually works, so good job. Once you get 3 buttons, you get into a little control room where this guy just talks and talks and... Wait, hold up. Instant kill walls? This is the scariest walk in my life. No, seriously, this on the difficult tower is pretty funny. Can't lie. Once you get down here, you have to listen to more lore. Sorry dog, I could not be bothered to get invested into JToH lore. I like it more when games just show stuff without saying it on the sign, which this tower actually does later, but these little like test log thingies I just skipped up. Anyways, look around, a new completely unique building style compared to the rest of the tower. The wire theme is much more compact, but it's also just as good. Basically, you gotta get 2 key cards. The purple key card is much more client object based instead of these small rooms, while the orange one is based on atmosphere and darkness, and I like both of them, besides some of the sight reading on the orange one. There isn't much to add to these in terms of criticism, as I like everything about them, such as the client objects, music, and the design being stunning. You get both keycards activating this door and in another great floor, which is funny since it was rushed out, but floor 9. For starters, this elevator gives you a glance at the boss fight before continuing the tower. This is kind of what I meant about wordless storytelling. This simple little view shows that you are in way too deep. That's also the aesthetic I got from this floor, as the deeper you get, the more the obstacles get more alien and dangerous. This pressing does like 20 of your HP, like you could actually die to this thing. Not to mention the creativity excels, like you avoid these obstacles and those same things you avoided transform into obstacles you can jump on. It's amazing. Finally, you escape to the boss area. Again, incredible building. The scale of it telling you that something is going down here. Hey, what's this cheese doing? Oh shit, yeah, here's a boss fight. Hey, wait, that's it? Yeah, you could just do that and skip everything. But doing it legit, you're on the strict timer. Okay, I'm joking. I'm pretty sure you could learn a new language in the time it takes for this thing to run out and still beat it with an extra 1,000 seconds. Not to mention the gameplay here, just isn't that good. I've excused the gameplay mostly because given how much shit is happening, it's literally the last thing you'll think of. Also, it isn't even that bad, like it's fine. But this part, removing all of the design shows that this tower without all the extra stuff would be boring as hell. Thankfully it isn't, but if you're watching this, errlich, I hope that's how you say your name. Maybe for the next one, improve the gameplay a little more. Anyways, you beat it. And I'm just saying here, like, dude, this is in JToH. This tower is way too good. Like, way too good. Not only is the music some of the best in the game, not only is the design some of the best in the game, but this is also the 4th best JToH tower. If you're wondering why I have above it, here's the top 10 best JToH towers list. Pretty cool, right? But besides that, dude, I'm just amazed, honestly. Every playthrough I somehow like this even more. I just notice more stuff. Like, did you know that in the big 2nd floor section, which is like 4 floors, shh, the music actually switches? It took me 3 playthroughs to realize this, but the transition between songs is so smooth that you don't even notice. If that doesn't make this the best tower, I don't know what will. 9 out of 10.